Really happy to be here. I remember being here months ago when we were breaking ground. It looks very different and it looks spectacular. But this is a huge economic development win for our city and a major milestone in our growth of the biomedical community. You know, when we talked about rebuilding the hospitals, when we talked about the future of economic and development in the city, we always talked about the impact that we could have in biomedicine and in the biomedical community. And what we have now is a concrete example of what that actually looks like. On the terms of the job front in the city of New Orleans, we've added 15,000 new jobs in the city in the past 5 years. This particular facility is going to provide another 178 permanent jobs, and I want to thank the NOLA Business Alliance and of course the owners of this wonderful facility for y'all's great partnership. The city of New Orleans, as you know, you can see, is really gone full bore now. Great development all over the city, and whether it's education, whether it's healthcare, whether it's transportation, whether it's housing, this is a city that is an ascendant city now. Before Katrina, we were a descending city. People were moving out, jobs were moving out. Now it's one of the fastest growing cities in America. We're one of the great, most vibrant hubs in the United States. And of course, the fact that all of you have decided to invest here is proof positive that folks can make money here. We can create great job growth, and we can create great investments for the people of the city of New Orleans. So I want to thank Cobalt and all of its leaders for investing in the city of New Orleans, for believing in us, and I'll tell you, the best is yet to come. Now let me help welcome Mr. Richard Fisk. Richard, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate having you with us. And I'd like to thank each of you for taking the time today to share in this great moment with us. This is a very good moment. You know, we treat rehabilitation a lot different than anybody else treats physical rehabilitation. We look at our patients as our guests. They're not sick, they're broken. And our job is to get them mended, working with them as a partner to get them mended so that they can go back into their role in society. And we can build facilities like this everywhere if we wanted to, but what makes them work is the healthcare professionals that we bring in. Everybody that works in this hospital will be part of that team. So I am so pleased and proud of the team that we put together here that will make this hospital really work the way it should work. Comprehensive physical rehabilitation hospitals such as this is a freestanding rehabilitation hospital, and it's much different than a facility, let's say a unit in an acute care hospital. This facility is dedicated to that one cause, and that's to get these people back up on their feet and have a good patient outcome. As you tour through this hospital today, you're going to see a lot of things. And I just want to mention some of the things you need to be looking at. Take a look at the rooms, the room size. Take a look at the traumatic brain injury, concussion, and the Parkinson's disease section of the hospital. Take a look when you go into the gym, particularly the one downstairs. You'll see the zero-G, the robotic, which will help people regain their ability to walk. You're going to see a lot of different things. You're also, I'm going to ask you too to take a look, and you're going to get kind of a sneak preview on something that's going to be done right over in that southwest corner shortly. So you'll see that inside, and I did want to point that out. But I'm going to take a few moments just to mention the names of a few people that I would like to thank for all the support they have in bringing this facility to fruition, and that's very important. First of all, we have with us today our three founders of the Cobalt. We have Matt Moore, wherever Matt is. There's Matt. Thad Bedlin. Thad is over there somewhere. There's Thad. Okay, there's Thad. And of course, Eric DeVries. And we also have with us today our entire board of directors. I would thank them, except I'm one of them, and I hate to thank myself for being here. But we have Robert Smith, and Bob Smith is right over here. Bob is on our board, and he has recently joined us as Executive Director of Operations. And then we have, in addition to Matt and Thad and Eric, we also have here with us today Ron Taylor. Ron, thank you so much for coming with us. We have the entire board here. And I also would like to point out a few names of people that have really worked well with us. First of all, DeAngelis Diamond, the construction company we use, we've had so many compliments from people about the way they handle themselves, the site and all that. And I think there's 3 gentlemen here from DeAngelis Diamond, and they did a marvelous job, and we're so glad to have you here. I'd mentioned the architect. I don't know whether anybody's here from Ascension. Oh yeah, we have Ascension Architects out of Arlington, Texas, been working with us on, I believe this is your 3rd or 4th facility with us. And I'd also like to mention, of course, the office of the mayor, the whole office has worked very well with us through the planning area of this. And I think the first 2 people that Eric and I even met and talked with were Councilwomen Latoya Cantrell and Susan Guidry. And they all of them have been very supporting. But I'd like to thank the City Planning Department, the Mid-Cities Neighborhood Group, the Economic Development Department, the Business Alliance, of course, and also the Louisiana Brain Injury Alliance, which is very important to us, and we're going to be very supportive of them. So, and I would be totally remiss if I didn't mention the name of our medical directors. Dr. Rami El Khoury is going to join us. I don't know whether Dr. El Khoury is here right now. He will be the medical director of inpatient for the facility. And then Dr. Scott Tucker will be the outpatient medical director. And these are 2 well-known names, very accomplished here in the community. And we're so happy that they've elected to join with us in this. So I wanted to mention the names of those. If I missed anybody, please excuse me. But I hope we got them all in there. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Jim.
Thank you so much. I will be brief. This is a tremendous opportunity. As the mayor always says, economic development is really about teamwork. This is a triumph of tremendous investment from the folks at Cobalt, our tremendous leadership in City Hall, our leadership among the City Council, our partnership with economic development, and also our involvement at the Business Alliance. When the mayor created with the business community NOLA VA, this is what he envisioned, that we would go out and bring best-in-class employment and investment opportunities to folks in New Orleans. In closing, I want to say that this is deeply personal to me. Over 15 years ago, actually to the day, my mother suffered a catastrophic brain injury in a car accident, and she subsequently had a stroke. And we all thought that she was going to be a vegetable. It had the myelin sheath extended another millimeter, she would have been. Now today, she's as feisty as ever. She'll be celebrating her 74th birthday, and she's still disappointed I didn't become a neurosurgeon. So I'm not going to tell her that I'm here at this groundbreaking, or else she'll really be disappointed. But we are tremendously grateful for your investment here. We welcome your team. We stand ready. As the mayor has indicated, our involvement, our willingness to continue to make New Orleans the most business-friendly city in the U.S. does not stop at these days, but continues throughout your stay here. Thank you very much. And now I'll turn it over to the man in charge.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank you all for being here. Teamwork is the key of any accomplishment, and I'd like to recognize the members of my initial team of employees. Would all of you raise your hand? A wonderful group of people that we put together. We're excited about this opportunity in the community, and we really plan on bringing rehab in our community to a new level. In the interest of time and heat, I will be brief, but we do need to get a few individuals up for the ribbon cutting. Eric? Matt? And now we're ready to cut the ribbon.
Got that? Pull that tighter. Pull it tight.
Mr. Mayor, you home?
All right, Jared, you come get in. All right, pull it tight. Ready. All right, who's calling it? 1, 2, 3. Good enough. Who's got their scissors?